You got the internet anarchist, the downfall of Bobbi Althoff. I haven't seen Bobbi Althoff since she did an interview with like Quavo or whoever the fuck. I don't know. They saying she fell off because she was seen as a dick, and I haven't seen nothing about her since. They saying Drake did something with her. They saying this, that, and the third. A lot of he say, she say, but we never really understood the full picture. So it's a issachip on Twitch, and we gonna see what really happened. And you know what I'm saying?
When a largely unknown creator suddenly attains fame, connections, and an audience in a niche where they have zero experience, do they A, get labeled as an industry plant?
Well, you do feel kind of planty. We do have the same manager, so is this?
I know, isn't that crazy?
It feels a bit planty.
This is definitely planty.
You got here in 5 minutes. It took me 20 years.
Hey, it has been a minute.
B, abandon their family and alienate fans in pursuit of...
Yo, she literally left her child for a Drake interview. Would y'all do that? That's what they saying, bro. A lot of he say, she say.
More success.
You missed your daughter's first birthday for
to be here.
Dark.
Yo, wait, dad, that's real. Hold up. There's an interview of your mom online missing your first birthday party. You only turn one once in your life, and she missed it to be in the bed with a certified lover boy, in bed with Drake. Hell, bro, back up, bro. Back up, bro.
Regret that you'll never be able to undo.
Yeah.
Horrible parenting.
Or C, totally ruin their reputation and lose 80% of their audience. Unfortunately for Bobbi Althoff, it was all three, as her transition from mommy TikToker to podcast sensation came with a whole new world of responsibilities and demands that she wasn't prepared to handle. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be delving deep into the meteoric rise and fall of podcasting's favorite industry plant, Bobbi Althoff. How she rapidly rose to the upper echelons of the podcasting world, what she did to turn her entire audience against her.
I didn't even know he could read. I thought he was streaming at the PlayStation. How about you? It's been good, bro. Got a chicken box after school. You know, came right home, started streaming. Day 5. I got a TikTok for today that I didn't upload yet, I think. So we're going to be 5 for 5 with TikToks, 5 for 5 for the streams. And, you know, we getting consistent again, bro. I'm having fun, bro. I'm enjoying it.
And why, despite the success, her career is slowly fading towards irrelevancy. Before becoming a podcast host, Bobbi's social media persona was geared towards making funny family and parenting content with her husband on TikTok.
I don't care what anyone says, there is nothing more embarrassing than walking around with one of these. Everyone knows how it got there. They know what you did. Your gardener, your mailman, your dad, your grandpa, your uncles, your brothers, your trash truck driver.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Cashier at the grocery store. They all know it.
Bobbi's parenting TikTok era.
That's how I be looking at my teachers that come to school pregnant, bro. Like, yo, nigga, just focus on these books and teaching me, bro. You do not need to be pregnant right now. Like, you got to be gone half of the school year and have me having a substitute. Bro, like, I feel like as a teacher, bro, you need to get pregnant. And, like, now. Like, March. So you can have the baby. No, fuck it. You got to have the baby. You got to get pregnant in, like, January. So you can have the baby before school start.
Lasted from 2021
I never thought about
to
that.
2023.
Nah, bro, they really be. I've had like 3 teachers that get pregnant and just disappear for the whole school year.
Creating content that would both help and harm her career in the future. 1, a thirst for virality. 2, a reliance on dry but witty humor to engage fans.
I thought it would be a fun idea to talk about our marriage. My husband sleeps downstairs and I sleep upstairs where the children sleep, and I take care of them all night long because I'm generally pretty tired. So he does all of the cleaning and he does an amazing job at it. So yeah, that's probably enough about our marriage. Do you think you could go downstairs?
I just saw your man's Cosmo and Dame chat. We getting straight pipe after they give you that pop quiz. Bro, that's crazy, bro. Like, bro, I be thinking, bro, people really got their own, like, everybody has their own life and their own things that they struggle with, bro. Like, that's really crazy, bro. Like, your mans could have like a your mans could be a creep, bro. Like, real talk, bro. 1 to 3 men will always do something weird, bro. Like, that's a real stat, bro. Like, one of your mans could really be a weirdo, bro. You would never think, but he could really just be like a shadowy weirdo, bro. Like, you gotta watch out for niggas, bro. Well, why are you saying well?
And get me coffee.
Well, Bobbi's mummy videos.
There's 3 minutes. Nigga said, man. There's 3-minute chat right now. Yeah, bro. One of y'all, not me. One of y'all could be a weirdo, bro. Like, you never know, bro. Like, one of y'all could do some shit and y'all not trying to tell niggas, bro. I don't identify as a man. Sorry. Wait, does that work in this like scenario? Wait, does that work in this scenario? Can you do that? Does that work? Which one is the weirdo? I don't think it's the Issa though. I think
this weren't anything groundbreaking. Her consistency and uniquely awkward personality drew viewers in and allowed her to garner over 3 million followers on TikTok. With that being said, Bobbi's success in the parenting niche was only a passing phase, as she soon set her sights on something of much more mainstream appeal. By April 2023, Bobbi released the first episode of the Really Good podcast, which featured Colleen Ballinger as a guest.
So you're right.
How my mom called me.
Excuse me?
That's why I have you here today. You're rich.
You reached out to me, and I'm excited to be here.
So you reached out to me. We don't have to get into the details about it. I know you're a little bit maybe embarrassed.
I'm also clinically depressed.
I'm depressed too, but I'm not on medication.
Okay. To each his own.
Yeah.
Or her own.
Their own. You're depressed, you're rich, and according to the internet, you're a little funny. Yeah, let's not laugh too much.
Oh, sorry.
No. And we shouldn't laugh about depression.
I wasn't laughing about depression.
Yeah, you were.
Excuse me.
Please stop that. Are you serious right now?
A lot of tears that happen.
Do you post those on social media for views, though?
I would disagree with that.
You want people to see you crying. Is that so they can feel emotional about what's going on, and they'll be like, I'm not going to hate her because she has feelings?
Well, that would be manipulative.
I don't think that's manipulative.
To me, that sounds manipulative.
I think that you should go back to school.
Even though the interview was later taken down, it demonstrated how entertaining Bobbi's dry humor could be, and highlighted her unusual ability to get notable celebrities.
Gotta change the name though, and we see this shit you do on stream, so you lose. What do I be doing on stream that gives the vibes that I would be a weird person in real life? I feel like my streaming should give you the term that I would be pretty tame as a human being
on her podcast
in real life.
Something that would eventually become a massive source of speculation, skepticism, and success for her channel. Nowhere was this more apparent than with Bobbi's interview with the comedian Funny Marco, which racked up over 5 million views and spawned dozens of viral clips across social media.
You like tennis?
No.
Nah, but my brother did ask me to go hoop with him, but I was like, I gotta stream and shit. Like, you feel me? I must say I'm impressed with what? What's good, Quan? How you feeling today, gang?
Why not?
Because have you ever played?
Yeah,
it's really hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
Yeah.
So tennis is a relationship sport. And you're in a relationship. Do you feel like you're a good partner?
No.
Oh. Okay, didn't expect you to say that.
Things would only get better for Bobbi as she leveraged the popularity of her previous interview to get Drake on her next episode.
Do you think
how you go from Funny Marco to Drake, bro? She really a plant, bro. That don't make no sense. She skipped like 80 tiers. Not to talk about Funny Marco like that, but like that don't make any sense, bro. Like, how do you what type of connects do you have? That's like going from. Nah, that's dick sucking. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm bad at rapping.
That was bad.
What's your favorite? What? You've never heard. What?
Maybe on the radio, your music.
What?
Funny Marco and Drake.
Okay,
I'm
so
saying, bro.
Dude, like.
Yo, oh God, I was gonna say that. Oh God, I was gonna say that. Oh God, I was gonna say that. But I was like, yo, that's putting myself down and that's sucking crazy. I stopped myself. But on everything I love, that's what I was gonna say. You read my mind, bro. That's so crazy. But that's literally what it's like, bro. Like, how does that work, bro? You don't do that. You don't.
You've never heard.
Overnight?
You've never heard
of your
Drake
music?
song?
On me, I was about to say that, bro.
Ever.
Not that I can
never
think of.
heard Drake song.
Can you sing one?
No, but like I'm just asking you, like, are you gonna be one of like those people who's like, I've never heard you before?
Not that I would recognize. Like, oh, that's Drake.
Bobbi's dismissive approach to interviewing Drake immediately struck a chord with fans, as they'd never seen such an acclaimed artist put into such an awkward situation. This translated into the video receiving around 10 million views and attracting over 500,000 new subscribers.
Yo, she was clip farming before it was like called clip farming, bro. I gotta give her props though. Like, bro, that's different.
An interview of this caliber not only exposed Bobbi to a broader audience, but gave her what was essentially a free pass to get any other artist in the industry on her podcast. However, the interview wasn't all positive for Bobbi. Eagle-eyed viewers would notice a highly flirtatious side of Bobbi's personality that wanted something more from her guests despite being married.
Am I your type?
I'd do it.
Bro, imagine being her husband. Shit get crazy, bro.
Thank you.
Like I'd do it. There's you
Not
got,
it.
I know. I just felt like.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to the people watching this. Don't spill water on my couch.
Combine this with the fact that Bobbi skipped her daughter's birthday to interview Drake only degrades her reputation further.
You did. I really do appreciate
On my daughter's first birthday.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
You missed your daughter's first birthday for
To be here.
Dark. Regret that you'll never be able to undo.
Yeah.
Horrible parenting.
Where's your son?
Somewhere safe, and it's not his birthday.
Even though the Drake interview was a step forward for Bobbi's career, it would unfortunately set her back leaps and bounds in other crucial areas of her life. Around the same time Bobbi was having a 1 in a million interview in Drake's bed, her husband was finalizing their divorce. According to today's article, Bobbi Althoff had begun the divorce proceedings back in February and had indicated, quote, irreconcilable differences as the reason for their separation. While there wasn't any bad blood between the couple, it didn't stop people from speculating that Drake's interview had something to do with it, as rumors about the two having a romantic connection spread like wildfire. While Bobbi would deny these rumors, there was still questions about how she got the interview and why she was signed up to the same talent agency as Drake. During an interview on the BFF's podcast, Bobbi claimed that she contacted Drake after he engaged with her viral posts.
But yeah, then Drake liked one of the...
Bro, what I gotta do to get a Raising Cane's sponsor, bro? I see Drewski with one, I see Post Malone with one, the BFF podcast got one. When is the issachip X Cane's coming, bro? I be at Cane's all the time, bro. I'll put on a hat, I'll get behind the register, sell some Cane's out the window. They don't like, yo, this is another nigga with dreads, but I'll do it, bro. Cane's, like, let's get with it, bro. Come on, bro. I'll promote y'all lemonade. Y'all lemonade good, bro. I had the leprechaun lip. Oh my gosh. Bro, Cane's got leprechaun lemonade, bro. I don't know if y'all ever had this, bro. This was good as shit, bro. It's just regular lemonade, but it's just green. That's all it is. It's just green. It's just green lemonade. It's just green lemonade for real. Yo, bro, why do you keep on telling me about Raycons, bro? Back up, bro. Nobody want no fucking Raycons, yo. Yo, hold up. Bro, hold up. Is this the same Nate? Hold up. Is this the same Nate, bro? Let me see, bro. Let me think, bro. Are you the same Nate, bro? I'm trying to think, bro. Bro, is this the same Nate, bro? Hold up, bro. Let me think, bro. I'm trying to think, bro. Wait. Is this the same Nate, bro? Hold up, bro. Bro, it's gonna be embarrassing if it's not you, but like, is this... Like, I gotta think, but like, I'm trying to figure out, bro. What? This is saying Nate, bro. Like, nah. It can't be. I'm tripping, bro. I gotta be.
Videos I had uploaded.
This is good, Dave. How was your stream, bro?
Followed me. I didn't realize it at first. Marco called me and he was like, Bobbi, look who just followed you. So I like filtered it to verified only people, and I was like, oh my god, like why would he follow me? He's like, he liked the video, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna like shoot my shot to Drake. I don't know how this... I thought the chance of him replying was like a 1%, and the chance of him saying yes was like 0.000. I was like, there's no way. So I was like, come on my podcast. I said, when are you going to come on my podcast?
And he said
game right away. He was ready to do it. I flew out there like I think 3 days later.
Wow.
And then you're off to the races. Now you can kind of get anybody you want.
Yeah.
Reaching out to Drake this way seems like a plausible explanation for why a big-name celebrity who hardly does interviews would drop everything to be on an upcoming podcast. But it didn't explain why Bobbi was signed to the same talent agency as him.
I posted the thing. I got a message from Andrew at WME. He says, like, I'm part of the touring team. Can we talk? I said, okay, because I had like I didn't know what I was doing. They signed with me that night. And then
so you just didn't meet with anybody else? You're just like, this guy hit you from
first person. Boom,
well, I knew I knew a lot. Drake is signed by WME.
Yeah,
right?
they are huge.
Yeah, I was like,
but there's a lot of huge
massive
people.
Yeah. But I was like, they're like reputable and I need help now. So
Right.
I'm not like, they sounded great. They sounded like they knew what they were doing. They jumped in. I had like that day, I had a team of 15 people helping me.
You signed with them after Drake.
Yeah.
Because the plant theory
I know, is that they helped me get him.
William Moore signed you.
Yeah, I know. I hate that. They're taking credit for my
their
my
work.
DM.
You did it, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's not. So yeah,
Who really cared enough to have a Bobbi Althoff interview at this time, bro? She was the one interviewing. Like, who said we want you on our podcast? Like, then again, she was like the hottest thing popping for a minute, like in the interview space, but still, like, I don't care enough to think about what Bobbi Althoff has to say about interviewing Drake. Let me hear Drake's side. Get Drake on the interview. You feel me? Anybody can have Bobbi Althoff on the get Drake on the thing, bro.
I mean, I feel like I did all of the hard parts and then now I have help. But like I did all of the like getting there.
Bobbi signing with WME after securing the Drake interview implies that they saw her as a viable long-term investment solely because Drake was interested in her. Also, the information about her meeting Drake wasn't public knowledge until after she signed with WME, which means WME had to be informed about Drake's interview with Bobbi by someone on the inside. Whether that was Drake or someone else is unclear, but the way Bobbi tries to play the situation off as a coincidence seems disingenuous at best and deliberately misleading at worst. Either way, the connection between the two wouldn't last long. On the 14th of August 2023, Bobbi's dream interview was taken down, and the pair unfollowed each other on social media, even though Bobbi didn't directly address the
How Drake come up with the name Champagne Poppy?
abrupt change. She did release a video with her unamused expression at Drake's concert. This quiet feud would reignite rumors about Drake being intimate with Bobbi, and lead people to speculate on if there had been some disagreement between the two. To finally put the rumors to rest, Bobbi...
Y'all think there's a Champagne Poppy on Twitch or not? Niggas wanna be Champagne Poppy so bad, boy. You not Champagne Poppy, boy. You not. Like, you just not, bro. You wish you was, bro. Like, what, bro? I'm about to make my Twitch name Champagne Poppy. Y'all think Twitch gonna let me change it? You would have took it if it wasn't taken. I'm about to take it right now. Like, who is this, bro? Why does he got the name if he not going, like, yeah, yo? Bro, I know, bro. I was thinking that. Where my drink emote at, bro?
One's at the thing.
Yeah, and he trash, bro. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I didn't even miss every single shot. That is so good.
Is he egoing me? Yeah. On me, bro. I think this might be Drake, bro. What's good, K? Bruh. Acknowledge me.
Coming up. No, they're here.
Yo, is it in it? That's just not Drake, bro. I'm telling you this, bro. Champagne look, bro. Good watch time. Bro.
No, they're in grandma's.
Is this nigga streaming without his shadow in? That is some Drake shit, bro.
Other side.
Oh, fuck this nigga, bro. 1 month and 5 days and 15 hours watching. You gotta need to go touch grass. Holy fuck. Nah, bro. That's over like a year almost, bro. That's good time.
We would share an uncensored DM with Dave Portnoy. that read, "My girlfriend said you slept with Drake and are getting a divorce. I am saying that is not true." To which Bobbi would reply, "I'm not commenting on it publicly, but off the record, you're right. That is not true." While Bobbi no longer had access to her most viral interview, she still had the interviewing style that made it unique and doubled down on it in subsequent podcast episodes. However, it wouldn't produce the outcome Bobbi expected.
That no neck nigga in the cut right now, who? I don't know if I got any mods you can send it to. Send it to me on Discord, because what are you talking about?
You need a little bit of seasoning. You ain't got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken just on the thing. You pull it off, and then you serve the dish. You need some motherfucking seasoning, man. Damn, I'm trying to get you to play. You lost in the sauce. You ain't shaking my hand. We finna get you to 25 million. You know what I'm saying? Just a little sprinkle.
Have a great day, Offset.
Just a little seasoning.
All right, you can leave now.
This is my hotel. I paid for this motherfucker.
Damn.
You can leave now. See how that worked?
In previous episodes, Bobbi was always in control, as she made guests uncomfortable with her unfazed attitude. But this wasn't the case with
Bro, I can't take Offset seriously, bro. You talking crazy in a leather jacket with these high-ass shorts on, dude.
Offset's interview. Throughout their time together, Offset reciprocated Bobbi's uninterested demeanor and took every opportunity to roast her.
I'm an artist.
Okay.
What do you do?
That's the question.
I interview.
Ain't no fucking way.
So what am I gonna do with No Neck Jay getting a haircut?
But that's right, you know what I'm saying?
His girl's Cardi B. I'm sure he gets talking shit.
Not the man. I don't even be in Serenity. I know you don't want.
Yeah, that shit wrapped around.
She probably ain't gonna do. I ain't seen her in a minute.
Nah, I look clean though.
Review people.
Get cut by Brandon the barber. Yo, let it go. Let it go, bro.
Because I want to get to know them.
Why do you want to get to know me?
I didn't.
You did.
Your team reached out to mine.
Don't cap. Let's not cap about that.
Yeah,
Let's not flex for the ground. CAP. Cap.
What was that? Are you trying to make a song right now?
No, it was cap.
Okay. Wasn't.
You should
Actually,
try to make a song.
I honestly don't know how this came about. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Me either.
Okay. Well, my team could have reached out to yours. I'm not gonna. I don't want to make you look bad.
They had to show me who Bobby was. I thought they were talking about Bobby Boucher.
Yeah, they had to show me what
The
Offset was.
the water boy, because you like water, so it matched.
Yeah.
It matched a little bit.
Never heard of Offset. In
The
my
water?
life.
Yes, you have.
I have not. I googled
Damn.
you on the way here, and I read something about you.
I had to go on TikTok. I couldn't even Google you.
Clips from the interview would go viral across social media, as users finally got to see Bobbi get a taste of her own medicine, with comments reading, "This is probably the most challenging interview for Bobbi so far. This was hilarious, the worst job by the interviewer, and the best job by a guest." As well as, watching Offset annoy her to her core, as she does everyone she interviews, was the happiest moment I've had in a while. Bro was shitting on her the whole interview. This was a clear sign that fans were tired of Bobbi's interviewing style, of demeaning or putting guests down.
Bro, I feel like if she could have switched it around, bro, she maybe could have saved her. So let's see if she did it.
No one wants to see their favorite celebrity get insulted for an hour straight. Unfortunately, Bobbi realized this fact a little too late. By the start of 2024, fans were leaving her channel in droves, as Bobbi went from getting millions of views a month to barely scratching a million. The worst part of
Nah, she's not hitting a million views. She's just touching 900K. Fuck out of here, bro. She's still getting paid.
About it was that the few who stayed were looking for any reason to hate Bobbi and her podcast. From people roasting her in the comments for being a talentless host, to labeling her as an industry plant. The novelty of Bobbi's stuck-up persona had worn off, and the internet wouldn't...
Yeah, so I seen you went from 365 days streaming straight to taking week breaks every year. I mean, every day. What's up with that? Like, I can't say nothing to her negative. Like, what am I gonna do? I can't cook her, bro. She got more money than me. More cloud. Like, what am I gonna say? You let your kid sit in the bed with Drake to interview him?
Put her on a pedestal anymore.
She got a one-on-one with Drake, bro.
I am, but...
So wait, what is an industry plant to you?
I mean, I don't truly, like, know.
What is that?
I feel like it means, like... I don't know. I mean, like... The industry is like helping you. Like, I don't know where. I know I applied and they were like,
I guess
yeah.
Now 75 Days Street gonna be in the history books.
what I think industry plan is. It's like somebody that has been like that is tied to someone else in the industry and uses those connections to capitalize, and they like have zero talent.
What is that?
That makes more sense than what I thought it was. So I was like,
what did you think it was?
I don't know, like the industry comes in and is like, hey, like we pick you, you're gonna be the next. I don't know. Yeah. I don't have any ties though, so I would love to have had ties. I feel like my life would have been a lot easier if I had ties. Don't have any ties. Yeah. Just have well,
you do feel kind of planty. We do have the same manager, so is this?
I know, isn't that crazy?
It feels a bit planty.
This is definitely
you got here.
Bro, I remember wasn't people trying to cancel Keke Palmer? Wait, wasn't she in some controversy because of her husband? I don't know, bro. As a mom, what Keke Palmer did to me, bro, is weird, bro. Like, I'm not a mom, but what she did, if I had a kid with somebody and they did that, I don't think, I don't know, bro. That's just mad disrespectful. What did Usher do to Keke Palmer, bro? I don't remember, bro. He did some nut shit, bro. I think he put a cherry on her tongue. Something like that. Hold on, let's see, bro. I don't remember. I don't know what happened, bro. Niggas, Usher, fuck out of here. Bro, you got a dick, balls, and blood just like me, bro. Wait, so, yeah, did she dance on Usher? Yeah, nah, he too close, bro. He too close, bro. He too close, bro. Imagine this you got a kid, this your wife, this your whatever, and another nigga grabbing her by the waist, serenading this. Nah, bro, that shit did, bro. That's crazy. And she a mom, bro. And she got, bro, your child at home, bro. No. Don't have kids, you gonna do this shit, bro. Me and Keke go way back. They don't know about True Jackson. What are you talking about?
In 5 minutes, it took me 20 years.
Hey, it has been a minute.
At this point, users saw
what is Jackson VP, bruh? What is that? Y'all so old, bruh.
Personality as less of a cute gimmick and more of a shallow persona fixated on manufacturing viral moments
what
by
is that?
being off-putting. You'd think this would be...
Was she on this show? Oh, okay. She was on this show. Okay. What is this? Let's hear the theme song, bro. I've never seen this show ever in my life. Bro, this guy Dan Clancy written. What's his name? Dan Schneider, bro. I say Clancy, bro. What, bro? Did y'all see the signs? Nobody seen the signs, bro. Dan Schneider's freaked out, bro. Yo, and the intro is crazy, bro. He could not hide it for 15-30 seconds in the intro, bro. Come on.
I'm the new VP.
Morning, Oscar.
This shit sucks.
Any messages?
Yes! My new ascots are in.
No, I meant for me.
Oh, no.
This, yo, throw issachip in the show, maybe it would be better, but nah, bro. Y'all know what I would rather watch? I'm turning this on instead, bro. This is way better. What, bro? Niggas don't know about this, bro. Niggas don't know about this, bro. On the wild, right? They changed the game. Yo, they was fast on this shit. Y'all don't know what this is? Yo, that is crazy. It's childhood right here. Y'all don't know this show? Like, for real, y'all really don't know this show? Y'all really don't know this show? Y'all never watched Some Assembly Required? Y'all never watched this show? There's no way you never seen this show, bro. Like, there's actually no way. Bro, basically, the plot of the show is the kid... Hold on, I'm trying to find a scene of him. Him right here. His house got blown up by the toy. And this is the person that... Bro, it's a lot to explain, bro. Basically, the person that... He sued the person that owned the toy company and won the company in the lawsuit and started becoming a toy owner and making toys and shit. What channel was this on? I don't know what it was on. Channel was some... It was on the Discovery Channel. What the hell? Game Shakers.
Be the height of the negativity towards Bobbi. But you'd be wrong, as she was about to give the audience a real reason to hate her. On the 23rd of July 2024, Funny Marco published a video titled, "Why Did Me and Bobbi Cancel Our Tour?" which detailed a career falling out between him and Bobbi, as well as a whole host of creative differences that made it impossible for the two to work together.
I did stand up before.
Bro, I'd rather watch Game Shakers than what's his name? Jordan VP? That is, nah, whatever it is. Jackson VP? I'm turning on Game Shakers. Game Shakers was good shows, bro. Y'all watch Sanjay and Craig or nah? Did y'all watch Sanjay and Craig?
And I'm still doing it. So I understand I'm learning how to entertain a crowd. And it's not the same thing that you get on Instagram. This is real life where people are going to look and they want the energy and they want the feeling. And I feel like Bobbi was stiff a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hey man, let's really, really work on this. Like, and I paid script writers, like, let's really get him a show. And where she told me, that's not me. Bobbi was like, my comedy is me not talking a lot. And I'm like, shit, this is different. Like, you could do that on the podcast, but in real life, this is different. So her comedy was different from what she said.
But you got nasty a while. From what them niggas had a fart baby, bro. I'm like, bro, I don't remember having the episodes, but I seen TikTok on it. Like, bro, what?
She wanted to bring to the show, which I can respect. You know what I'm saying? There's not nothing about me getting mad. I'm not saying you're doing nothing wrong. I can't, but I just don't agree with it. I can feel like I don't agree with it.
While Marco acknowledged that there was nothing wrong with having a different comedy routine, he recognized that they were incompatible and chose to terminate the tour instead of giving fans a lower quality experience.
I just want y'all to know the Bobbi tour, on my decision, I didn't want to be a part of it because I wanted to be a full production show. And I want anybody to pay $1, $2, $5, $10, $100 to really be satisfied. And I understand you're not going to satisfy everybody, but majority of people matters. You know, and I don't do anything for money. I stand on that. Like,
Marco was trying to paint a clear picture of why the tour didn't work and why cancelling it was best for everyone, but Bobbi wouldn't see things that way. Instead, Bobbi saw this friendly criticism as a personal attack and responded in a very aggressive fashion.
So here's my version of what happened. Last year, we were supposed to go on tour, and I backed out last minute because my husband had just left me. I just had surgery. And I was super nervous going into this because I was not prepared. And I texted Marco and I said, Marco, I'm so sorry to do this, but I am so depressed right now. I literally want to myself. He doesn't reply.
There's better ways to go about, like, I don't know. I was watching a video and I feel like, bro, people have really got too comfortable bringing everything to the internet, bro. Like, some things, like, you just don't need to be bringing on the internet, bro. Like, some things just need to stay, like, personal. And I get that some things are going to be brought to the internet, like, against your will, but you just offering this information of, like, I don't know, bro. It's weird to me. It's weird to me.
And then he unfollows me. I woke up from surgery actually to him unfollowing me. And not only that.
Like, yeah, she woke up from surgery and the first thing she did was check her phone to see if Funny Marco still followed her. Like, let's be for real. As she's on the side of an infinity pool somewhere in LA.
In the coming weeks, he would go on multiple podcasts and talk about how much he didn't fuck with my style of humor.
For context, the surgery Bobbi was referring to was cosmetic in nature and wasn't as serious as she made it out to be.
Kind of
up my face. So I went in to get my zit injected and I left with Botox in my forehead, which, you know, that's fine, that's normal. I had lines here, they're gone. Here's where I really up. I got under eye fillers. That's why it looks like I have 2 black eyes. Can't smile still.
Returning to her angry response video, Bobbi would try to demonize Marco and make herself look like a victim by claiming that he was forcing her to perform on stage.
During this tour, I'm trying my best. Every time I'm telling him, like, Marco, he's like, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm like, Marco, I'm trying my best, but like, it's hard for me to get out of my comfort zone of like, I have social anxiety, like debilitating social anxiety. That's why this whole thing of me, it's not fully a character. I actually am socially awkward. I'm socially awkward. It's embarrassing. I don't want to be, so I lean into it. And I am doing my best on this stage. Our last show, I try my best to get out of my comfort zone. I drink a little, and I thought it went so well. I was like, Marco, I did everything you said. And like, I actually felt really good about it. I felt like I really got out of my comfort zone. I really felt good about it. And he's like, yeah, you killed it. It was great. Fast forward a couple more weeks, and I hear from my team that he canceled it. And I'm like, what the hell? Marco canceled the show. Like, why? They're like, I don't know. So I'm like calling him. Doesn't answer me. I'm like, okay, congratulations on the baby. Doesn't answer me. He just won't answer me. But then he's tagging me in posts of Taylor Swift dancing and being like, that's Bobbi. And I'm like, okay, at least we're still cool. Fast forward to today, and I get tagged in a video of Marco standing by a pool talking to everybody about why he canceled the tour.
So is this why she's standing in front of a pool? Damn, not an original thought, bro. Bro, I mean, yeah, bro. Her husband left her. She left her kid for a Drake thing. Funny Marco, her only friend, and she got ghosted. I would be on side this infinity pool losing my shit too, bro. But this is what people say, money don't solve all your problems.
You'd think with Bobbi's reaction to the demands of the comedy tour that she'd never want anything to do with them. But it was the exact opposite.
With all of that said, I'm gonna go on my own tour since you don't want to go on tour with me anymore, and it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be great.
To viewers, Bobbi's video came off as a pity act.
So she dropped the pity bomb and then promoted her own shit. I'm seeing
revenge against someone who wanted nothing but the best for her career. Unfortunately, Bobbi wasn't willing to accept anything but praise for her work, and anyone who dared to criticize her was deemed a hater.
But really the bigger issue is that you people seem to not care about your digital footprint. Like, I just don't understand, because I don't know a single successful person or normal person who leaves hater comments.
My digital footprint.
Do you want to know what regular normal people do? They talk about people they see on the internet to each other, not under their comment section. Like, send my video in your group message. Be like, ew, how is she still relevant in your group message?
From fans to former collaborators, Bobbi was at odds with everyone who gave her a platform. And because of it, her engagement outside the drama was slowly sliding towards irrelevancy. To remedy the situation, Bobbi went on a media tour through interviews with Wired and Forbes. However, this would only make Bobbi seem more out of touch and unlikable, as she only focused on making as much money as possible.
So it's like every day I was still posting 10 videos a day, even when I had my 3 million followers, and some of those videos would completely flop and get like 50,000 views, and I was just constantly having to think, and I was like, the only thing that is so successful every time is collabs. And then I saw this video of a girl talking about how much she made from her podcast, and I think I mentally decided that she made like at least 300 a year on her podcast alone, and I was like, that's what I need to do next. Like, I need a podcast. So I started it was first called So You're Rich. And yeah. And I was interviewing rich people.
Money, a recurring theme.
I didn't grow up with money. I am on a lifelong journey to get money. I love.
While doing as little work as possible.
I don't have any talents.
You have talents. That's
going to be clipped, and people are going to be like, yeah.
No, you have talents. You have an interview talent, and you said, what is your do you have any journalistic background?
No, just a community college journalism class.
What is your interviewing technique?
Just no research, show up.
One of the recent examples of Bobbi's apathy and lack of care for her career was the first and possibly last episode of her vlog series.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Bobbi. I've been told that I can dance really well. Yeah. You want to try to do the dance with me? You don't want to do it with me?
Naturally, fans weren't amused, expressing their discontent with the video through thousands of dislikes and numerous critical comments, with one stating, "This is like the quote, I don't care about the editing, I'm about to quit anyway vid." While Bobbi is still active on her social media platforms, she hasn't posted any news on her main channel since December 2024, and the last time she was relevant was when fans laughed at her messy breakups.
Just like hard to imagine finding someone who is like truly good for you. It's hard to imagine there's a world where there's like someone who's
Whether Bobbi realized it or not, the things that made her career what it is today were slowly slipping away. Her comedic style has worn out, her celebrity connections are dwindling, and her public perception is at an all-time low. Each one of these factors could cause a significant decline in any creator's career, but having all three is nothing short of a recipe for disaster. While it's too early to judge the future of Bobbi's career,
see the video?
It's important to remember that though she had achieved her dream career in a relatively short time, she could lose it just as fast if she's not careful.
Nah, bro, good video. Shout out to Internet Anarchist. I got a sub, bro. That shit was low-key kind of entertaining. I'm starting to like these like informative YouTube videos. What was I about to search up, bro? What was I talking about?
It's a YSL. It's a PDE. That's my old team. It's a TBT.